Alright, I'm gonna do a little fortune telling with one of my favorite games that I'm programming at the moment, The Fox and the Forest. I haven't had a whole lot of luck programming card games of any sort. I was trying to program the Chinese card game of Fight the Landlord. It's a climbing game, a three-player climbing game where you play higher and higher tricks. I tried to program Euchre. What else did I try? The challenge was that a lot of human players like to think about what their opponents have based on what they played. With machine learning, that translates to a whole lot of neurons. So I decided to try Fox in the Forest because the complexity of the tricks you can play is a little bit more limited. That will allow me to test out some concepts. But right now I'm going to do some fortune telling because I had an upsetting thought yesterday. I have difficulty asking for what I want because my personal situation is very different from the demographics that I work with. And so oftentimes other people are asking for family leave, other people are asking for time to spend with their family. I'm asking for time to either go out by myself or to go look for a best friend forever out there. And it just seems awkward. Like, for example, 2 weeks from now, I want to go see a lunar eclipse. In a good year, I'll usually want to go to the Computer Olympiad. Fortunately, all of that is remote right now. I hope they never go back to a live conference because I don't want to argue with my manager about taking time off and all that. I hate it. I'd love to just be able to go at night and then come back to work during the day, although sometimes that gets a little bit tricky too, depending on how much time I'm spending at the conference. Anyway, and I thought about how today when I go to work I'm going to talk to my manager about having a day off so I can go see the lunar eclipse and not have to rush back. And I thought about this last night, and I kept envisioning myself getting fired right after I asked. I don't know why. I had dreamed about it last night, and I woke up with a sore back just thinking about it. And maybe, you know, I want to think positively. I work with two other colleagues who still live with their parents. Maybe they need their family time more than I need to get some sleep, and maybe I'll just go to the eclipse and come back and just think that at least my colleagues can have time with their family without having to shift gears and come in on a day that they weren't assigned on. Anyways, let's do some fortune telling, and I'm very stressed out. Yeah, maybe I really will continue my hunger strike until I end up in heaven. The number 4 sounds like death in Chinese. 8 means to make a fortune. So after I go to heaven, there'll be streets of gold for me, right? Wow, another one of my favorite numbers, 3. 3 means acceptance for being single, because you got a couple who accepts the single person, right? When you play this, you may exchange your decree card with a card from your hand. Yeah, I'll be able to exchange some of the rules, exchange a shift with a colleague after I get accepted for being single. That's very fitting for my situation. 11! Another one of my favorite numbers. When I was a kid, I decided that when I looked at the clock, if it was 11:11 o'clock, a.m. or p.m., it was a very lucky time for me, because one day I was in the classroom, and I was trying to talk to a girl, and to my surprise, she accepted me for who I was. I think I was in 4th or 5th grade at the time, and I happened to glance at the clock, and it was 11:11, and so every day at 11:11, I just decided that was my lucky moment. If I needed to talk to the teacher, if I wanted to talk to another girl, if I was going to play a lottery ticket, right, I would do it at 11:11. And so one time my mom had bought me some scratch-off lottery tickets, and I waited till 11:11 to scratch them, and it was I think she paid $2 for the ticket, and I won $5 on it. So I just decided 11 was a lucky number for me. So that's very good. I'm going to go to heaven and have all these great things happen to me. So I am, let's see, I'm 13 hours into fasting right now, but I've been on a very low-calorie diet, even when I'm not fasting as well, and I've been losing about 2 pounds every week, and I hope to continue that until it's all gone, right? 9! Not sure how to make of that. Another 3! And a 2. Okay. So I'm gonna go to heaven and have it'll be a lucky time in my life. I'll make a fortune and I'll be accepted for being single. Alright, I'll probably continue to hunger strike until I get all this good stuff.